He was the Duke of Baton Rouge broadcasters, the Walter Cronkite of local TV. And from the Capitol to Carnival, if you watch television news in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, you watch John Mahaffey.
He was kind of the glue that held everything together.
He befriended anybody and everybody.
He was larger than life.
John Mahaffey anchored at WBRZ for more than 20 years, where he earned the reputation as the Walter Cronkite of Baton Rouge news.
He was a legend. He really was. He had that quality that was very special that you can't teach. I mean, he lit up when that camera light went on. He was all there, 100%.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eyewitness News.
News was in John's blood. His father was a longtime newspaperman in Texas. John began his television career in Texarkana, where he worked his way up to the anchor desk.
I remember I started out in this business. I was a studio cameraman, then I was director, then I was a film editor, then I wrote commercials, but I always had to be in TV.
And he came through that TV. John loved people, and people loved him. He cherished the relationships with the public and viewers who tuned into WBRZ each night. He told us the secret to his anchor success was simple.
Someone asked me one time, what was the best advice in TV that you ever received? And I recall it was a little program director from Minnesota who told me one time, he said, when you're announcing or projecting on television, Mahaffey, try to pretend it's one-on-one. You're not talking to 60,000 people. You're talking to one person. I'll never forget that.
He was one of us, and the television camera loved him. When he looked at the camera, people saw not a TV anchor, stiff kind of person. They saw a nice guy who could have lived next door that they see in shopping centers, and he was very approachable, down to earth.
Through his calm leadership and fierce loyalty, John helped guide the WBRZ News team to excellence during what many called the golden age of Baton Rouge television news.
He adapted through all of those changes, split screens and live shots coming and going, and producers talking to him in his earpiece, and he just was John Mahaffey, and he sat there and made it happen.
One of his favorite stories and proudest moments came in 1999 when he traveled to Texarkana, Texas to interview his dad, who was then in his 90s. And who could forget this interchange at the Texas-Arkansas state line?
I'm J.Q. Mahaffey, and I'm in Texarkana, Arkansas, Miller County, where you can buy liquor if you want to.
And I'm John Mahaffey. I'm standing in Texarkana, Texas, in Bowie County, and you can't buy liquor here.
John Mahaffey passed away in 2016, remembered as a legendary journalist, the glue that held everything together, and as a loyal friend.
In the opening lines of his alma mater at the University of Texas in Austin, the eyes of Texas are upon you all the livelong day. The eyes of all of us are upon you, John. We won't let your memory fade away.
John Mahaffey, one of WBRZ's 70 for 70, celebrating 70 years, locally owned, locally loved.
WBRZ 70 for 70 is brought to you by the Baton Rouge Clinic and Price LeBlanc Automotive.